Skylar's gonna
God,
annoy you so much.
Marco
I
said
know
the
how you
same
are.
thing.
I know how you are, and you're like me. And there are so many times watching that show, I'd be like, Skylar, then get the fuck out. Like, leave. Like, nobody wants you here.
It's the Lame Guys Podcast.
Bro, have you ever seen the Thomas Jane Punisher movie? Like the
I've,
first Punisher
like
movie?
the older Punisher movies? No, I'm not. The only version of Punisher that I've seen is John Berthol's Punisher.
Okay, so they made two back in the day, and it was the Thomas Jane one, which I grew up on, and then they had, I think it's Ray Stevenson, Ray Steves, I can't remember. The actor passed away, but I think it's like Warzone, Punisher Warzone. Never seen that one. Never heard anything cool about it, but all I ever heard about that one was that that one was fucking brutal, like bloody brutal. But
some of them are on Netflix. I saw one time or something like that. They're on a streaming service. Like I don't know if all of them, but I've seen a couple old ones on there.
Okay, so I haven't seen the Punisher one I watched last night. I haven't seen that one, so I had the DVD. Showed Emily for the first time. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. It's still cool to see the Punisher, but
it's different.
It's a lot different now.
Yeah,
it's a lot different now. And what it is too is like, as a kid, I was like, "Fuck yeah, bro, this is Punisher. He's whooping ass." You know, it's a cool fight scenes. Like, didn't think much of it. But rewatching it last night, it has John Travolta in it or whatever. It has the coach from Remember the Titans, the one that's coaching with Denzel.
Yeah, I
can't remember the coach's name, but he's in it as well. And it's just the dialogue, bro. I'm like, oh, this is such simple dialogue. And I look at it like, since we've been reading a lot more comics, the best way I can say it is like, bro, it's just literally comic panels, like type of dialogue.
Okay.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
It gets the point across, but it's so simple. Nothing's fleshed out. Nothing like how movies are. Like a lot of MCU movies now, a lot of DC movies now. Like, it's not that. But at the same time, I was like, I think it was nostalgia. I was like, bro, this is still so cool.
I think it's, and I've said it multiple times, and part of me feels bad for being this way, but it's like, I love watching movies, but it's hard for me to go back and watch these old movies that people love so much because I haven't seen it, and now I've seen this new version of the Punisher that was in the Daredevil series.
Yeah.
And like, he was so badass in that, you know? And so it's like, I just know if I go back and watch this old version, it's like, first of all, I'm not a big fan of Punisher anyways. But then you add, like, it's like, why do I need to? Like, I've already seen this version of Punisher. I know if I go back, I'm going to be like, this is boring. Like, I don't like this, you know? Like, and so that's just how I am with old stuff. And that's why, like, I saw, my first Star Wars that I ever saw was Force Awakens.
Yeah.
It's going to be so hard for me to go back and watch the old first ones, dude. Like, it just is. And no matter what people say, yeah, they're big fans of those movies, but you can't tell me that it's not going to be cringy as going back and watching it, you know? And so that's just how I am.
Speaking on the Star Wars stuff, Marco said, fuck it, bro. He goes, don't even watch it. He said,
I saw they canceled that one, Acolyte
or whatever, they canceled.
But they like
two.
scrapped it completely. Yeah. Like they even are getting rid of stuff I saw, or
they canceled. They stopped. They're not even going forward season 2. As far as
crazy.
details, I have no idea because I didn't even watch the show. I haven't watched anything Star Wars since, I don't know, whatever came after, but it was either Boba Fett or Obi-Wan. That was the last thing, anything Star Wars I watched. So I didn't even watch like the latest season of Mando.
That's crazy.
But yeah, Marco was talking about some just, I guess, how nothing's up to par nowadays or whatever, and how everything's just lacking. But then we started talking about like older stuff, and he was like, you know what, fuck, tell Mario, don't even watch the old Star Wars. He goes, it's not even a thing like I'm tired of waiting. He goes, no, it's like he's not going to lie. He goes, I just know it, so like just don't even do it.
And that's why, like, I know that it's a legendary in IP. Like those are legendary movies, and I will never say that they're not and they shouldn't be that legendary. But it's like, how can I go back and watch those when I seen, like, bro, I saw fucking Endgame and Infinity War and like these movies that are just so different completely. And so I'm just one of those people. Like I wish I was that type of person that could really enjoy the classic type of movies, but I really can't. It's hard for me to even watch like the old Jason, Friday the 13th, like that shit. It's just hard for me to
like
sit
whenever
there.
we did the old
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
I was more into Michael Myers when I was a kid, so I did watch a lot of those when I was a kid. So that one was easier. But I know Jason, he has like 12, 13 movies. He has a bunch of movies.
Michael has like what was it, 14 in?
I know Michael has a lot too, but doesn't Jason have more? I guess we'd have to fully look up. Yeah. But I know Jason's are a lot older as well. Yeah. So like I know it'd be super hard for me to go back and watch those.
What do you think is the cap as far as like
year?
Yeah, like what is it? Because I mean, we watched Gladiator, and that was an older movie.
I would say. Well, I think it depends. But then again,
though. So Gladiator, we didn't have anything like now to base it off of.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
So I'm about to say, like, so you saying, like, Endgame compared to me asking about Punisher, it's a lot different. John Berthold's Punisher, which is now compared to the Thomas Jane back in the day. So it's like, okay, but like, where do you think the year would be where you're like, okay, that's.
I don't think it's necessarily a year. I think if it like there are some 90s movies. Like I watched Fear the other day. Mark Wahlberg. Have you seen that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Reese Witherspoon. That's in the 90s, and that movie looks great to me. Like
people like that one.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
But I saw that one when I was a kid, so maybe that plays a role. I don't know. And I love that movie. So I don't really think it's the year. I think it matters if I've seen a more up to date recent version. Then it's like it's hard for me to go back.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I saw Force Awakens. If I had never seen Force Awakens, maybe I would have been able to go back and watch the old Star Wars and then work my way up to the thing. But I saw Force Awakens straight away. And that movie, I mean, I just remember it was up to par with our modern day. I mean, it was modern day, right? Like so. And I've seen clips of old Star Wars, and I just can't. I can't fathom sitting there for 2.5, 3 hours. I don't know how long they are, and watching it. I just can't.
Have you seen the old Turtles? The old Ninja Turtle movies, like the ones that are on the shelf right there, right behind you, like that.
I remember I used to have one on VHS.
They're all on Paramount, and I just found out that Emily's never seen it. I'm like, how? I was like, I mean, as like we've been together for years. So how have I not shown you this? And how did I not know you've never seen? She goes, I've never seen them. I was like, oh, we got to change that.
I used to have one on VHS, and then didn't they have a show?
They had a show. Yeah.
I used to watch the show as well.
Because like the show crossover with the Power Rangers in space.
But yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
But I think because I watched it as a kid, like I think I could go back and watch them. Now, would I enjoy them as much as I did when I was a kid versus like the more up to date Ninja Turtle movies? Yeah. Or no, well, I haven't even seen the animated one, but the Megan Fox ones.
Yeah.
Like I always thought those were pretty good.
I enjoy those.
So like I don't know. I know
people don't like them.
I know people hate them, especially the second one. I always thought they were decent. I liked them. So I don't know if I could go back and really enjoy it, even though they're like more CGI-ish. But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a year. I just think like, bro, I love Gladiator.
Yeah.
The one that with Leonardo, which one was that one?
That we
watched. Yeah, that was part of the rewind rewatch. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yes. I just can't think of what the hell we watched already in total.
Yeah,
we watched Oppenheimer. We watched Gladiator. We watched
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings was what, 2000?
Yeah.
See, I didn't have a problem with the
we
quality
need to finish
in
that
too.
Yeah. We need to finish that too.
Well, we've had so much news lately. We haven't even really we haven't been able to really go back and do a rewind. Anyways, I don't think it's a year problem. I just think it's a
Gangs of New York.
Yes. that movie, I remember we were both like, whatever, or at least I was, but it wasn't because of like the quality of how it looked. It was just the story.
Yeah.
And I think it also depends. Is it a superhero movie? Is it so yeah. It is what it is. I'm excited for the new Gladiator.
Yeah, same. I'm very excited for that one. I mean, even though this last one, I'm over here saying, not necessarily didn't live up to my, I guess maybe in my head I had all these expectations and everything like that. I mean, I
thought it was gonna be Game of Thrones probably
type shit. Yeah, like, but I mean, if I like, I think I gave it like a 7 or 8. I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So it made me hella excited for this next one's coming out, and this next one looks amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I just need to ask if you saw that Punisher because I showed Emily for the first time last night.
Okay. Episode 45, Lame Guys Podcast. I'm Mario.
I'm Vincent.
What do you want to start off with today?
Well, bro, just like last week, I'm on the Breaking Bad train.
Yes,
and
you kind of had me wanting to watch it again.
I finished season 2 last night.
How'd you think?
And it's very
so
good,
dude.
The only thing I can say is Jesse can't catch a break, bro.
Yeah,
that's one thing I've noticed from season 1 all through season 2 is just this man can't catch a break.
And you're gonna see multiple times. You're gonna feel bad a lot of times. And I mean, and then it even ties into once you finish Breaking Bad, you need to watch El Camino. It's on Netflix, and that is
a spinoff too.
So it's the way the show ends, you're kind of left guessing about what certain things happen, and in El Camino it kind of answers that.
Okay.
So it's
so what is Better Call Saul?
Better Call Saul is before Breaking Bad. It's the story of Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
Before he meets Walter White.
Okay, so yeah, I've met Saul. Walter is better. He just had his surgery for the cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
Skylar left him. Punk ass, bro.
Bro, Skylar's gonna annoy you so much.
Marco
I know
said
how
the
you
same
are.
thing.
I know how you are, and you're like me. And there are so many times watching that show, I'd be like, Skylar, then get the fuck out. Like, leave. Like, nobody wants you here. Like, bro, I remember Skylar pissing me off so many times, bro.
And I met Gus
Yeah, okay.
off the. I mean,
Gustavo Frayne.
I met him at Los Pollos Hermanos.
Yeah. Bro, they be eating that shit. I'm like, I'm sure that shit's good.
Bro, but met Gus, and I loved how fast Giancarlo turned it on.
Yeah.
Because, Walter and Jesse are supposed to meet, this guy at this restaurant, and, they're going to get with him, and, all this stuff. And then he leaves. And then he comes to find out from Saul that, he was there.
Yes.
And he doesn't want to do business with y'all. This is his. Walter comes back. He sits there. He's like, I think you're the one we're supposed to meet. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I mean, if you have a complaint, I can, give you the email for the customer's complaint. This is. And then finally, his face gets serious.
Bro, stoned.
He stone cold face, because Walter told him, me and you are alike. And he goes, I don't think we're alike at all, Mr. White. And I was like, holy shit.
And his voice gets deeper. Like, yeah, dude.
Bro, I was like, holy shit.
Stone cold, bro.
And then I legit, from me, all I've seen him in is Mandalorian as Moff Gideon. And then, was it Steve? Or not Steve, from The Boys. God.
Yes, yeah, I know you're talking about. I forget his name.
But yes, I've seen it from The Boys. And I'm just, that whole seriousness, that whole monotone, that stone cold face. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, so this is where you got it from.
Breaking Bad to me is the best. It's still the best performance that I've seen him give.
Gosh.
Now, granted, that's hard because that's a whole show and it's multiple seasons worth, and so it's hard to compare to his movie performances. But the Breaking Bad is the best that I've seen him in.
So yes, bro.
Wait, so where did you leave off with Jesse? Where are you at now?
Okay, so at the season finale, I even text Marco because he was like, I can't remember fully what happens. He goes, so I was like, I'll text you what happens. He's like, all right. And I knew
because I don't remember what happens at the end of
season finale. So at the season finale, Jesse finally gets his money from Walter because bitch had Jessica Jones, homegirl from Jessica Jones.
That already happened in season 2?
She, was saying, I'm gonna blackmail you, this. So, give me the money, give me Jesse's money, and then everything like that. She relapses or whatever, gets back into drugs.
Wow, so I was thinking that's like season 3.
So she gets back into drugs, and then she tells Jesse, we're going to start a new life, but we're going to go one more time tonight or whatever, and then in the morning we're out of here, because her dad found her and said, you're going to rehab. That was a whole intense-ass scene.
Dude.
Or whatever. Walter broke into the house in the middle of the night because I think he needed the money or some no.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he did break in, but that wasn't that night. But he broke in again to check on Jesse because he met the dad of that one chick.
Yeah, at a bar.
And he for real does see Jesse as like a son, bro.
Yeah,
he really does see him
even
as
though
son.
He's fucked up in the way
so he went to go,
it.
Try to get him and snap him out of it or whatever, and then he sees homegirl OD. And I'm not gonna lie, before he even made the decision, I thought, leave her.
Like, that's fucked up.
Bro, because in my head I thought, you don't want Jesse to go down this path.
Yeah.
This is like a roadblock right here. I can leave her. Yeah. So and then he did, and I was like, oh my gosh, wipe your prints from everything, bro.
Yeah, dude. All he really had to do was flip her over on her side.
And
they mention it too, that whenever Jesse does it for the first time, they do a hardcore drug. When
heroin, bro.
Yeah, when he does it for the first time, she tells him, you need to lay on your side.
So if you throw up, you'll come out.
Yep. And she ends up on her back, throws up, bro. She starts choking on her throat. She's so drugged out that you can't even do anything. She chokes on the throat.
Yeah. And Jesse's fucked up, so he's laying there not knowing anything.
I can't believe that happened in season 2.
So Walter had a surgery or whatever. The baby's already born. Skylar has a job now.
He missed the birth of his baby as well.
He made $400,000. But what you call it? I mean, that's no excuse. and if you're listening, that's no excuse. But
I don't think Teresa could forgive me if I came home with $400,000.
But they don't know it.
Yeah, that's
and
the thing.
Walter Jr., bro, here making a PayPal account, getting money and everything like that. Walter's getting so annoyed. I'm like, I get why he's annoyed. I'm like, bro, at least fake it a little more, bro. Be like, wow.
Because
incredible.
he's pissed because they see it as they're getting donated money, right?
Yeah,
but it's actually him.
Yeah, but Walter got mad before because he was like, well, I guess when they first came up with the idea, he goes, it's not random people, it's me.
Yeah.
He goes, I did this.
Yeah.
And he just wants that
and
recognition.
you can imagine, like, it would be so hard to be making so much money,
and
but you can't
say
even
anything.
You can't even tell your family, like, I'm bringing in this money for, like, you can't even. Yeah, I can imagine.
He showed the daughter
hard.
whenever he put her to sleep. He goes, look what daddy did for you. I was like, that baby don't even know.
Yeah, I can't believe that's all season 2. Wow.
Yes, and then homeboy had his surgery, got that tumor out. Skylar, bitch ass, bro. Gosh damn, she pissed me off. She's over here asking the doctors. So he can be independent for a bit, right? Like, he's good, right? And doctors are like, yeah, I mean, nobody. Oh, he can go back to work. Oh, okay, cool. And freaking Walt is looking at her like, you all good? You all good? And I knew, I was like, she's going to leave him. She's going to fucking leave him. And sure enough, she left his ass. And then that whole plane thing in the sky and all the crap.
That's crazy how they tie that shit into too, because in the beginning of season 2, you see it's
a bear that's in the water and all that
and you
shit.
see like a bunch of shit on the ground, or is that like late? Okay,
yeah, that's the beginning of season 2.
And so like slowly it like ties in
more.
Yes, and then you see why all that shit is on the ground, bro, because her dad was the guy, I don't know what they're called, but he's the guy that directs the traffic of the flights, and he's so messed up from this whole thing happening with his daughter, and bro, he lets 2 planes crash. That shit's crazy.
So in the beginning, as soon as I saw that whole like beginning scene of foreshadowing for the season finale,
the show's so good about doing that.
Yeah, I thought to myself, holy shit, they started cooking in Walter's house and it blew up. I was like, and there's 2 bodies. Fuck, someone died, bro. Wow, Walt Jr. and Skylar are gone. Fuck, it's just going to be Walter and the baby. That's all I thought to myself. Yep, that didn't happen.
That's so crazy. I can't believe that all happened season 2. I was thinking of season 3.
Season 2 is done. So, yeah, like I said, meeting Gus was cool. I can't wait to see what's going to happen there. We met Saul. Can't wait to see what happens. I like him. Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
He's good. I look at him like, bro, Walter and Jesse needed to meet you. Because now they have someone else they can like just vent to and like just talk about it.
Yeah.
And he's good, bro.
He's a shady ass lawyer.
He knows a guy that knows a guy.
Yeah, and he knows the law, so he can like help, in those type of situations. Yeah, you'll see like throughout the show, he's good throughout the whole show. So you see why he gets a spinoff. And yeah, it's just before he meets Walter White.
But yeah, I'm hoping I can finish season 3 before next episode. I think I want to try to do this to where I finish every season to talk about it each.
How many episodes are in each season? 10?
This season had 13 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Season
so
1
this is
had
one of the
less.
longer ones.
Season 1 had I don't know, 7 episodes.
Okay,
I think. So this one took me
the last season only has 6, I believe.
Yeah, it took me 2.5 days, maybe 3 at most, to finish season 1. This one, it took me the whole week.
Yeah,
but then also because how much time I have, so
Yeah.
It's just whenever I can.
Gosh, yeah, dude, you made me want to rewatch it again. That show is so good, bro. When it's all said and done, dude, like you're just gonna be like, damn, from start to like, it's very hard to find a show from start to finish like
that good?
solid throughout the whole thing. Like it's not even like it's like the greatest thing on television at the time. It's just that it's consistently solid, bro. And what's crazy is that's not even like an HBO show. It's AMC. AMC. It was just on regular cable TV, bro. You didn't have to subscribe to HBO. You didn't have to watch it every Sunday, 8:00 AMC. That's
Sunday's
where we
prime time for
AMC used to be hitting those days because that's when Walking Dead was really high, and then Breaking Bad. So I think I started watching Breaking Bad late though, so I think I was able to be there Sunday night on the last season.
Oh wow, okay. So same thing I did with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but as far as AMC at that time, they had Breaking Bad and they had Walking Dead. So bro, Sunday nights, that was AMC was popping.
It's such a good show right now.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
Moving on from there. So, me and you both follow Supes on social media.
Yes.
Big influencer. For those who don't know, Matt Ramos or
Ramos.
Yeah, Supes, killing the game. So people just love to hate on my boy.
Honestly, yes.
People love to hate on my boy, and trust me, I get as far as like he's over dramatic and everything, but that's his personality. That's his character.
He's super passionate about this type of field, and rightfully so. I mean, bro, it's worked out well for him. Everybody can say what they want, but he's clearly making money from it. He's clearly turned this into his profession.
He's going to all these world premieres that we would all love to go to.
Bro, like, people can say what they want, and people love to hate on him. And I feel like, I can't speak for him, but I feel like from what I see on social media, he's better about either ignoring it or he'll have his little clapback sometimes. Like, I feel like he's dealing with it a lot better.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing, I didn't watch the official video. I just saw the Twitter backlash, but I'm guessing he did a blind ranking type thing on TikTok.
I watched it.
And it was top 10 superheroes, and the list is a pretty good list.
Now, keep in mind, though, this isn't like, let me write down 10 numbers and write down my top 10 superheroes of all time. This is one of those filters that will give you a random superhero, and you blind rank them.
Yes.
So, you have 10, and, let's say you get fucking who's a lame superhero, or not a lame superhero, but who's a superhero that's like Martian Manhunter. He's not lame, but he's not anybody's favorite that I've met, right? Okay. Let's say you have 10. Martian Manhunter, 7. You put him at 7.
Yeah. So it's legit blind ranking. Right. Whoever the filter gives you, that's who you have to rank in. You don't know who's coming next.
And I feel like people don't understand that, and they're taking it as he literally wrote down this list as his 10. That's not how it works. It's you're blind ranking them.
I guarantee his top 3 are right though.
Yes. Well, and honestly, he finished it out really solid when I watched it.
So okay, so I'm just gonna read you his list, and I want your opinion, and then if you would move, if with just the 10 heroes he listed, where would you do them if you can? So if you want to write them down, however you want to do them.
Yeah.
So at number 10, he has Thor. Number 9, he has Iron Man. 8, Captain America. 7, Deadpool. 6, Hulk. 5, Wolverine. The Flash at number 4. Batman at number 3, Spider-Man at number 2, and Superman at number 1. So for a top 10 list,
it's solid.
It's a solid
you could argue
list.
that this is actually a top 10 list, and I think that's why people are taking it out of proportion. But no, bro, he blind ranked it, and so I remember watching the video and I thought, thinking, oh wow, that actually like lined up really nice.
Yeah, I mean his top 3 are. I mean, I'm gonna say for me, those heroes are in my top 3 as far as that order.
Well, not only that, we mentioned on a podcast, I don't remember when, but we said who are the top 3 superheroes. Like, not this person's favorite or this person's favorite, but who are the 3 most notorious top superheroes. And we said the 3 was Superman, Spider-Man, Batman.
Yeah.
Now, how you rank those could be interchanged. Yeah, I'm sure you can make arguments for either or, but we said that those 3 are the most notorious. Yeah. You can go to any country and see the Superman logo. You can go to any country, see Spider-Man logo, Batman logo. They're everywhere. I don't know why people are hating, but I think people were mad because they put the Flash. He put the Flash at 4.
I'm sure people were mad because he put the Flash at 4, and then just the popularity that the MCU has given Captain and Iron Man. I guarantee everyone's like, "What the hell? Iron Man's the best. This is," but at the same time, it's just like, bruh. Who was talking about Captain America and Iron Man before these MCU
let me see if I can find his tweet about it. People were mad because he put the Flash over Iron Man, and so he made a tweet about it, and he was like, the DCU really needs to get going because people are for real mad that he put the Flash over Iron Man. But it's because people automatically think MCU versus DCEU, and that's not the case. The Flash, you could argue is way more historic than Iron Man, I guess, in comics. Like, from what I know, bro, the Flash has been going on for a long time.
Oh, for years, bro.
Like, what? He was one. I don't know if he was one of the first ones, but
the first
he may have deleted it. Oh, here we go. He posted. He said, "Worst list of all time." This person, and he posted. He said, "Please let me know how this is a bad character ranking."
No, that's one.
And then he said, "I need the DCU to succeed because I did the character ranking on TikTok, and people think I'm crazy for putting the Flash over Deadpool and Thor." The Flash should go over Deadpool and Thor, in my opinion. That's how I would rank it.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
I mean, but like I said, people will need, for context, you actually have to go to his page and watch the video, and I know people didn't do that.
What's funny is I guarantee a lot of people are probably mad about the whole Hulk ranking, the Captain ranking, and the Iron Man ranking, and the Flash one too. Like, I can see people saying, "Okay, Wolverine at number 5, that's not bad." Wolverine.
I will never argue with somebody that the MCU. If we're going based off movies, Thor, Iron Man, Cap, Deadpool, Wolverine because of Hugh Jackman. I don't know about the Hulk, but those for sure would be over the Flash. But like, Supes is just ranking overall, like,
just a character,
just a character, including comics, including whatever he's including. But like, people just can't separate the two.
No, not at all.
I honestly, this is a solid list. I think I would go. But you got to understand, it's hard for me to just rank it because he's getting these random superheroes at random times. Mm-hmm. Have you seen? Have you seen that actual thing on TikTok?
Yeah. I mean, the filter where like it's literally
like you just nod your head. You know what I'm talking about?
So one character. So like if Superman came up, you just wait and then you just go put him at number 1, and then another superhero comes up. And you go, okay, put that number 7, just because I don't know who's coming up next.
Yeah,
and that's basically all it is.
Don't copyright me, Supes.
I mean, if it, shit.
Look, you still got the video here. It's Flash.
Turn down the volume.
Oh shit, yeah. See, and so he's ranking them. Superman, of course, would be his number 1. Captain America.
See, he doesn't know who's.
He doesn't know who's
even
next.
Struggling with the Captain.
Yeah, he doesn't know who's next, and you can't put him in a certain spot because what if you get a better superhero later? So yeah, dude, I think people are just for real blowing it out of proportion. I think if this was just a list to rank top 10, I probably would go. Oh, let's see here. This one's hard. Because it is a solid list.
For these heroes, I'm just going to rank them how I would see this list.
Okay, which I know Batman's probably number 1. I would probably go Okay. Are we just gonna
I'm just gonna
rank
do
them
real-
and then we'll cut out the silence? Okay.
Nah, fuck it, bro. this is real, bro. Okay. Let's see. Gosh, he has a pretty good list.
Okay. I have my first 4. And then I would probably go.
Yeah, I have 6 done. Let's see.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, I have mine.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you want to go?
I really don't have much difference, to be honest.
Mine are kind of. Yeah, mine's a little different.
So I have Batman at number 1, Spider-Man at number 2, Superman at number 3, Flash at 4, Wolverine at 5, Hulk at 6, Captain at 7, Iron Man at 8, Deadpool at 9, and Thor at 10. It's not much different from his.
I would do Flash number 1 just because he's my favorite. And now I get it. Like DCU Flash was a disappointment for sure, but I would do the Flash, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, Wolverine, Cap, Iron Man, Deadpool, Thor, Hulk. That's from 1 to 10.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, dude, and it's one of those things too where I don't understand why people get mad when someone gives their list. It is your list.
Yeah.
It's your list. Like, who am I to say, bro, that you should change your list, bro? That's crazy.
The comments on the sports movies one, whatever I
Yeah.
posted, people were like, "This is the worst list."
I just thought,
ever."
bro, like, okay, good for you that you like these other movies. Good for you, bro. Like, this is my list. I'm giving you my list.
And it was funny because I'm not gonna lie. So a lot of those movies that people are recommending on the
I've never
the
seen.
list, I've never seen.
Yeah.
Never even heard of.
I read the
So-
comments too, and I thought, okay, bro. First off, I could tell your age because some of them are old, and then some of them I just think, bro, you're clearly not young like us because I could imagine people were probably annoyed that we put you put Kicking and Screaming, but Kicking and Screaming was a great movie,
It
especially
was
for us. We
fun.
grew up, dude. Yeah,
I was playing soccer at the same time, so I was definitely
Yeah.
loving that movie, dude.
but yeah, I think people are just hating on Supes, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, for the list of characters that they gave him, it was a good list.
I think the fact that he blind ranked this, I think it's a solid ass list.
Yeah.
Especially the top 4.
Yeah, exactly.
The top 4 fell perfectly.
100%. But yeah, I thought that'd be fun just to talk about that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as for news, we got a leak, bro. The Fantastic Four set. We had our first look at the Thing, bro.
Yeah.
And the internet went wild.
Yeah, I saw some negative stuff.
So they went wild because they're like, wow, we finally got the practical thing. They're going to do a practical thing. The suit looks great.
Yeah.
The suit looks great. It doesn't look anything. I mean, I can look at that character and go, that's the fucking thing. Like,
Mhm.
yes, 100%. That's the thing. I just also think we're still going to get all CGI.
So, what's his name? Angel? Is it Angel on? He's also the guy who goes, "Hee-yah!"
Yeah.
He's on Twitter,
Mhm.
and he posted what Ultron looked like before, and it looked.
I remember that, yeah.
Everyone was pissed about that.
I remember
I don't
that.
remember anything.
I
about
remember that.
but everyone was pissed about that, and then ultimately it looks completely different in the movie, and it looks all just CGI.
It's mainly a stand-in.
Yes. I could see them still editing it somehow, some way in the movie. Like, I don't think that's the official. How you said, like, I don't think that's what we're actually getting.
No, I think it's going to probably be a stand-in. And I mean, if they did a whole, half practical, half CGI, that would be cool and everything like that.
Like for Sonic, they do it for Sonic as well.
Yeah.
They have a stand-in.
Yeah, they have a stand-in.
And it's
And it's also
CGI.
because you could see how the light will reflect in some
Yes.
situations. So that's probably exactly what it is. Or you need just the full silhouette so the actors can look at something and go, okay, so that's the height I need to look at. That's where
Right.
the eyeballs, that's how I need. Okay, so I fully get all that. But then I remembered that the actor, was it Eban Moss? Is that his name? Or not Eban Moss?
You're asking the wrong person.
What you got? But even he came out during the Comic-Con stuff and said that he is fully CGI.
He said that?
He said he is fully CGI and that they can do so much more with it.
So then, he's just
And-
standing.
Yeah, and then he said, so was it Michael Chiklis? Is that from the first Fantastic Four movie with Jessica Alba? The actor from there, but he had a full practical suit. He had a fully practical suit, and he said, yeah, it looks cool. He said it was just hard to move. It's itchy. It's not comfortable and everything like that. So they said we're not doing all that stuff
Mhm.
again. I mean, we had Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan Fantastic Four. That's all CGI.
Yeah.
Did it look the best? Not really, but you could look at that character and go, okay, that's the thing. So with this one, we're going to get a fully CGI thing, and I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed when they go into the movie and go, oh, it's not practical. I thought it was going to be practical. They said it was going to be practical. No one ever said it was going to be practical. We just
The
saw a
f- the
photo of a leaked image that we weren't supposed to see,
The old Fantastic Four, that was practical, right?
which is crazy. Like that's
Yeah,
because
it looked great.
It looked good.
Yeah.
I mean, I just rewatched them and I was like, I mean, the movies in total, like, yeah, from when we were younger to now, it's like how you just said, we had
Yes.
a whole spiel about it. But I'm like, the suit still looks good.
No, yeah, I don't know. Dude. I think people take it out of proportion. First off, it's a leaked photo, like you said. We aren't actually supposed to see it. And like you said, it'll probably look completely different.
Yeah, it'll look completely different and come
It's
to
just
the
a
movie.
stand-in.
And yeah, it's just a stand-in.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were doing that. Like, I didn't know about the Ultron thing, and then I saw the one about Sonic, and I thought, oh yeah, that's probably what it is. It's probably just a stand-in.
Yeah, what's funny is I had like a moment where I was like, what Avengers film had a leaked photo of someone? I was like, I couldn't remember. And then once Angel, whatever, posted, I was like, Ultron. Yes, I fully remember that. And everyone freaking out going, this is what Ultron's going to look like. He looks ridiculous. And I remember Campia talking about the next time going, y'all are idiots. He goes, you really think they're going to make this $1 million or like this, $1 billion franchise is going to make a character like
Yeah,
that?
it just looks like a metal little thing.
Yeah, bro. I was like, so no, yeah. So I think this is gonna be a little stand-in. I mean, for a stand-in, it looks great.
I thought it looked good.
It looked way
too.
better than the Ultron stand-in.
Yeah, dude. Like I thought. So then I thought, okay, if this is a stand-in, like yeah, whatever. But I would have been honestly okay if that's what it looks like in the movie. Obviously, it'll look with different lighting, everything. It'll look a lot better. But I thought, I mean, it looks solid. I thought. Do you want it to be all CGI or do you want it to be practical effect?
Give me practical. CGI. Give me CGI. I mean, yeah, I saw.
You can just do a lot more.
You could do a lot more and everything like that. And then just with the technology nowadays, I mean, bro, you could look at Hulk. Even though I don't like Smart Hulk, you look at him and you go,
Red Hulk
looks
good too.
Red Hulk looks phenomenal, bro. And
Yeah.
then I look at characters like Thanos. That was all CGI. Josh Brolin was just in a mocap suit and he looked phenomenal.
And never once did I like think like, ugh, like like with She-Hulk or anything like. Never once did I think, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So and this is the first version of the Fantastic Four that we're getting in the MCU. They're gonna make sure it looks good, dude.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna make sure.
That's why I have so much faith in this movie, dude. Because Kevin Feige's been talking about the first family, the Fantastic Four, showing up in the MCU for a long time. He's talked about even before they got the deal done that he would love to do the Fantastic Four, the right way.
Yeah.
So this is almost like one of the things where it's like he knows he has to get it right.
Yeah.
So I have so much faith in this movie, and I think they're going to do a very good job. And I mean, hell, the cast is stellar, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Pedro Pascal is hot as hell right now. So it's like, of course, you're going to get the hottest actor. Why? Because you have so much faith in this movie, and you want people to come watch this movie.
Right.
So, I don't know. For the thing...
Do you think people are more okay with Pedro Pascal being Reed Richards now?
No.
No. I don't really see much negative about it. I think
wait.
people just kind of accepted it, at least on my social media.
I'm about to say, I mean, not like I'm seeing negativity or anything like that, but I mean, still, I just think not the hostility, but the non-accepting, fans are out there still.
What if we didn't get Pedro Pascal in The Last of Us? Do you think that would make a difference?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, so for a while there, it felt like we were seeing Pedro Pascal in so many projects. And then he gets cast as Reed Richards.
So are you saying that you think because he's just popping up everywhere,
It could be because people are like, why is he getting all these roles? People, they're only casting him because he's the hot actor right now. Like, do you think if maybe like Last of Us happens after the casting, or maybe it's, we just don't get that version of Pedro Pascal? Do you think people would have been more okay with it?
I don't know. It's a good question. Because I'm trying to think, okay, but would they cast him if he wasn't? Not necessarily if he wasn't Last of Us, but I mean,
know.
that helped him become that hot character. So it's like,
I don't know.
I don't know. That's
something that we'll never know. I mean, you could say he's a good actor regardless, so they would have cast him.
Yeah, I mean,
but then you could say The Last of Us for sure helped.
Yeah, and then we don't know who all. I mean, well, they had like the rumors of who all went up for the casting for Mr. Fantastic, but no matter what,
we got him in Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
we got him in that movie with Nicolas Cage. I forget what that movie's called.
Fuck,
I watched that movie. It was decent.
I didn't watch it. I wanted to watch it. He was in Game of Thrones. He killed it in Game of Thrones.
So like, I just felt like for a while we were seeing him in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that did help him get the role.
Last of Us definitely helped him.
But I think some people are probably thinking he got it just because of that.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Good question though.
I don't know. I think I knew him from Narcos and I knew him from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I knew him first from Narcos.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. But we'll see how that all plays out once we hopefully get, I guess, a full trailer one day.
Yeah.
They're filming right now, so it's going to be a while. But
yeah,
still.
it's going to be a bit.
Sticking with superhero shit, bro. James Gunn is doing his whole DC universe right now and everything like that. Basically, the biggest questions are who the hell is the rest of the heroes? We already know who Superman is going to be. We already know Hawk Girl. We know one Lantern, which is Nathan Fillion. He's going to be playing Guy Gardner.
Okay.
You know, James Gunn is notorious for casting his friends. We get that, and it's cool. I mean, his friends play a good role in a lot of his movies. So a lot of people in social media have been asking him, "Are you going to cast anyone from the Guardians?" Batista's already put his his number in the hat, saying he would love to be with James Gunn again. If he could play anyone, he would like to be
Bane.
Well,
right?
First he wanted to be Lex.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to be Lex back in the day, but then they already cast Nicholas Hoult as Lex, so that's out of the picture. And everyone kept on saying, "Bro, you could be Bane. Fuck it, be
Have
Bane."
you seen how slim he looks though? Lately?
Yes,
I don't think he could be
he
Bane
ain't being
anymore.
Bane no more, bro.
Dude, he looks skinny.
Yes, I mean they could.
I mean, yeah, you could do a.
They could do.
We're over here talking about CGI characters.
Yeah.
Like you could do some shit.
I mean, Bane doesn't. Bane goes small and then turns big,
Yeah.
so he could do something. But everyone's been asking, are the Guardians going to? Any of the Guardians actors going to pop up in the DCU? And then someone asked him on social media, and James Gunn's big on social media. He will respond sometimes, and he straight up said, "Now, if I answer that, it'll be a spoiler." Something along those lines. So I mean,
Yeah.
people. So it's not a yes, it's not a no. So that's just making everyone guess who could pop up in his DC universe. And recently, a photo popped up of Chris Pratt on set of a new movie, or they just got him walking around Hollywood or wherever the hell he was. And everyone kept saying, "Holy shit, just have him be Hal Jordan."
I think people will be pissed about that.
I think so too.
I think people will find a way to be pissed about. I think
too.
first off, people still are annoyed at Chris Pratt. I think because for a while I felt like he was the guy who was cast in a lot of stuff.
He was.
And then people were pissed that he was the voice of Mario in the movie Mario. I didn't feel like he did that bad of a job.
Nah, I think
I felt like it was all right.
I enjoyed the movie.
I can see people be pissed if he's Green Lantern. Now, would I be cool with it? Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, whatever, dude. He's a solidified actor. You know, give us this, whatever it takes to bring people in to watch it. I'm in.
Plus, the Lantern show is gonna be a show,
Yeah,
not a movie.
but then it's like I think people would be annoyed.
Yeah. I'm about to say I saw that photo and they put a side by side photo of like how Jordan looks like now, and I'm like, oh yeah, bro.
Would you prefer Chris Pratt or would you prefer Glenn Powell?
I need Glenn Powell as someone else, not Hal Jordan.
Oh, you don't want him as Hal Jordan?
Nah,
Why?
I need him as Cyclops.
Oh,
Bro,
he does look like he'd be a good Cyclops.
I'm about to say. I mean, before I
think he'd look good as a Lantern as well.
I think so too.
Aquaman. What if we get the old blonde version? Of
Didn't we
Aquaman?
talk about that about going
Yeah.
back? Could we go back?
Yeah, we
from
did talk
instead
about
of the
that, I think.
Polynesian, the brown hair, brown skin, brown eyes, and then just go back to the blonde hair, blue eyes, white guy.
I could see. If you do go that route though, I could see Glenn Powell.
Yeah, he wouldn't be a bad
Put
one.
on some muscle.
Bro, what's funny is I really do look at Chris Hemsworth and I thought, bro, in another life you were Aquaman.
I agree.
I mean,
If you look at I think we discussed that as well. If you look at like how Chris Hemsworth looks, and then like the old versions of Aquaman, or like that comic version,
100%.
he looks like he could totally, and he looks like he could be a badass one as well. Because I mentioned before, like, what does DC do for Aquaman? Because a lot of people have clowned Aquaman because he's just a blonde guy,
I'm gonna say that Aquaman right there.
That looks like it could be him. It's just a blonde, like Family Guy. I've seen Family Guy make jokes about Aquaman all the time.
Bro.
But Jason Momoa was this badass guy,
And no one
personally,
shit.
right? Like it wasn't even the fact that he was Aquaman.
him
Just
as
how he
a
looks.
human.
Him as a man he just looks badass.
Yeah.
And then you make him Aquaman. It brings this badassness to the character Aquaman.
Mhm.
So does DC go the old route and just make it a blonde guy, blue eyes? I don't know. But if they did, I'd be down for Glenn Powell. I think Glenn Powell needs to be cast as some type of superhero.
Yeah, I can't remember the quote word for word, but I mean they talked about
Would
him.
people be pissed if we got Ryan Gosling as a superhero? I think so. I think people would be mad.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it depends. Ryan
It
Reynolds.
had to be people want Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I have seen that.
I've seen that a lot, dude. And I mean, fuck it, screw it.
Yeah.
Bring him in. I mean, anything to get this whole Blade
Right.
thing, Midnight Suns, whatever. Give us anything.
Mhm.
But Glenn Powell, I would want him as Cyclops. I think that'd be cool. He just has like that, not like douchiness, but like the way Cyclops has been. Like, bro, you need a leader to stand toe to toe, bro. As
Dude, the way he is in freaking
97.
Avengers versus X-Men, the comic that we're reading now.
Yes, bro. I mean, you
Dude.
finished it, but what you got? I'm in the middle of reading it, and
I finished it, and I was very surprised the route that they go.
And gosh, I mean, I've always heard that, Cyclops is that dude, but then I never knew who he had like beef with. And then when after 97
fully
came
got
out and
beef
everyone
with
kept
Cap.
saying, and then after 97 came out and everyone kept on like all over social media saying, imagine this Cyclops going against Chris Evans' Cap.
Yeah.
And then I thought, who could fucking do that? Now I'm looking at it like, and before, I mean, we made a post or we made clips about it. We even talked about segments saying, bro, imagine like someone like a Henry Cavill. That'd be a good one, bro. Like that could be a badass one. Even though I said him as Magneto would be badass too, but just, bro, a leader for a leader. Like that's an alpha right there.
Mm-hmm.
So Glenn Powell as a typecast for Lantern, I wouldn't mind it. Why? Because the motherfucker can already fly a plane. Hal Jordan, he's a pilot. Let him fly a plane. Fuck it. Who cares? That'd be a good casting. But now I'm just like, bro, make him Cyclops.
Yeah.
Make him Cyclops.
I don't know, though, because does his star power last till the time we get Cyclops?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah. But Variety put
I
out
feel
this
like
whole
we've
report
seen a lot of
saying-
stuff. A lot of actors go through these phases where like they're casting everything, and then it's like,
I guess
not
we're
that they-
just- I guess
not
we're
that-
literally just talking about Pedro Pascal, Chris
not
Pratt,
that they
and now-
fall off, but that as they get older,
The
you
hype
don't
dies
get
down.
the hype. It just dies down. It's
Yeah,
just
it starts
naturally
dying down.
it's nothing that they do. Just naturally occurs.
But they end up becoming like that category where it's like when they do get cast, you just go, oh shit, I gotta
Did
go see
you
that.
ever watch Black Phone?
With Ethan Hawke?
Yes.
No.
Okay, but it's a solid movie. Mason Thames is the main guy in that movie.
Okay.
He's the little kid, the main character kid.
Okay.
And last night I watched the new movie on Netflix. I'm not sure if you saw it on Twitter or TikTok. It's Incoming, and it's about Mason Thames. He's like a freshman going into high school, and they have like this party. It's like a low budget movie. It's like some parts are funny, some parts are cringe, but it was all right. Like we watched it last night.
Mhm.
Mason Thames is my next fan cast for a Robin.
Really?
I'm throwing it out there right now. That way, if it ever happens, we'll clip this and
What does he look like?
Let me see. Let me show you.
For the longest time, bro, I homeboy from Euphoria who played Ashtray.
Yeah, I don't think so anymore though.
Well, he's older now. I was gonna say I looked at him and I thought, fucking Damian Wayne,
This
you're
kid.
perfect. Okay.
Dude, this is my next Robin.
Who? Which
Well, that's the
Robin?
question.
Which Robin?
And which Batman do you put him with? Do you
Yeah.
put him with James Gunn's new Batman, or do you put him with
Oh,
Robert
no,
Pattinson?
bro. I don't think we're gonna get a Robin and Rob Pattinson.
You don't think we'll ever get to that point?
Doubt it.
This is what he looks like now.
Yeah.
So he's young. He plays a freshman, and I think I don't know how old he is.
Probably like
Let's
20.
see. Mason Thames age. Now, and it's not because he gave me like a scene. Oh, he's only 17. So it's not because
Perfect.
it's not because he gave me a scene where I thought, holy shit, like that was good as fuck. You could be a Robin. It's not because that. It's purely just based off when I saw him. I thought, oh, you have the look, dude. You could be a Robin. Like he has the facial structure, everything. Like you put a mask over his eyes, like I could see a Robin. So that's only why. It's not because I've seen him in a movie that he gave me this performance that I could just totally see him be a Robin. It would have to be a younger Robin. I'm not sure. Probably like I don't know about Damian, but maybe like a young Tim Drake.
That'd be a good one too.
Maybe
Who
a
was
young, dude, what if they go the route? I would love to see them go the full route of Jason Todd as Robin, and then eventually make him Red Hood.
I mean, we know that James Gunn's starting off with Damian. So all that means
Oh,
is the
okay,
Bat
so
family.
then fuck it, I guess. Make him
Well,
Damian.
but all that means is that the rest of the Bat family's out there. That means
Yeah.
we've already had a Dick
That's
Grayson. That
true.
means we've already had a Jason Todd. We've already had Tim Drake.
Yeah.
I mean, we've Barbara Gordon's already like that. It's with them already off the back going with Damian Wayne. The Bat family's solidified already.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So make
So
him
I'm
as
happy.
Robin, then yeah, make him a Tim Drake. I don't know, but Mason Thames to me, if you go watch the movie and like see him in Black Phone, see him and then so in Black Phone he's a lot younger,
Mhm.
and then the movie I watched yesterday, that's the first time I'd seen him since he's grown up some. He's gone through puberty clearly. So that one I thought, oh dude, you have the look of a Robin.
Nice. I think the last time so I just said homeboy from Euphoria. I can't remember his name. He's a boxer now.
Yes, yeah, he's a
I
fights
can't
on
remember
Jake
his
Paul's
name.
thing.
Yeah, he's with MVP.
I
But
can
the
pull
other
it up.
time I had that feeling was when we were watching the 2017 Power Rangers. The Red Ranger. I said,
Yes.
fucking Jason Todd.
Yeah,
Jason Todd. And
remember
then it 100% got solidified.
Javon Walton.
Yes. And then he 100% solidified it whenever he was in Stranger Things and had that fucking scene where he
Yes.
just raged out. I was like, you're fucking Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, be Jason Todd,
Yes.
dude. And I'm looking at him now with, okay, if we already have a Damian Wayne, we need an older Jason. He's around that age, probably. He's probably like late 20s, early 30s. Fuck it. Make him Jason Todd.
Yeah.
That's another one where I could see. But as far as for the James Gunn, Guardians, Pratt in the DC universe, I think could work out. Who would he be? I don't know. Batista, I don't know
I
anymore.
just I could see people being so annoyed about it.
Yeah. Who could we see Zoe Saldana playing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Talia
if I
al
could
Ghul?
s-
But then
I
it's
can
like
see that.
Talia al Ghul, that'd be a cool one.
Yeah.
Would you be mad if they cast her as Catwoman?
Yes.
Really?
I don't want to see Zoe Saldana as Catwoman. I'd rather see what's her face from Deadpool. What's her name? She said that she wants to be
Zazie Beetz or
Catwoman.
whatever? Is it
She
Zazie
said
Beetz?
she wants to be Catwoman. Deadpool
Zazie Beetz?
3 cast.
Am I wrong? I'm probably 100% wrong.
What are you saying your name is?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Deadpool 2. Domino.
Morena Barsarin.
yes.
Barcarin.
Her. Yeah, I could see her
Dude,
as Catwoman.
she came out. She wants to be Catwoman. She's got the look, bro. Especially
Yeah.
people are putting that picture of her with
With
short hair.
and Catwoman
Dude,
has short hair
she's
too
got
sometimes.
the look to be Catwoman.
And she's fine too. Bro.
Yeah, she's got the look to be Catwoman. She's 45,
Perfect.
but she doesn't look it at all.
Oh, no. Doesn't look, but I would say age-wise, perfect. That's around the age we're going to need Batman.
Wow, she's 45. That's crazy. I thought, bro, she looked like she was in her 30s.
She looked good.
It's
for her age.
Hollywood. It's Hollywood, bro. They be keeping you up. Oh, she's married to this guy.
Who?
What's his name? I've seen him and shit.
Oh, yeah. Ben something.
Is that his name?
Ben McKenzie.
Oh, wasn't he? He was in
Commissioner Gordon.
Gotham's.
Yeah.
He was in Gotham.
I think
Show.
she was in Gotham, bro.
Oh, was she really?
I think so.
Let's see here. Got her movies and shows here.
She was in Gotham.
She was in Gotham.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I never got into Gotham.
I watched the 6 episodes and I was like, I'm okay.
Yeah. It's just-
Everyone said it was good, but I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm okay. Whatever. I saw that whole scene with where they introduced Joker, Jerome, and everything like that. But whatever.
that was old boy from Shameless.
Yeah.
I knew, and you knew when he was filming Gotham because he'd come back to Shameless, or he'd be gone for a while, and then he'd come back, and his hair was long, and he'd have to leave it long because he was
Oh,
filming
really?
Gotham. Yeah, and so he'd have to leave his hair the same way.
But yeah, bro. I mean, as far as the Guardians in DC, I don't know who all cast. You still got some time?
Yeah.
Last thing on the agenda, bro. July 2025 is going to be a stacked month, bro.
I just know 2025 in general.
2025 is really going to be stacked, bro. We got, well, first off, we got the first stuff for the new Jurassic World movie.
Yes,
Was it Jurassic Park or was it Jurassic
Are you
Jurassic
excited?
World?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited just because
Is it a continuation?
That's a continuation.
Okay.
I think so. That's a continuation. I can't remember how many years afterwards, but it's gonna be. Well, we got the title Jurassic World Rebirth, and it's
I
gonna be
forget
coming
where
out
they left
July-
off.
July
Are dinosaurs
2nd.
still free roaming?
Yeah, bro. The mugs are just
Okay.
here.
I forgot where we left off. Honestly, the last two Chris Pratt ones are a blur.
Yeah,
They're just like whatever.
Yeah, was it Dominion and
Yeah.
No, Kingdom and Dominion. Yeah, because Dominion was the one where they brought back the OG cast,
Yes.
and that
Yes.
one wasn't good.
Yeah.
That was
The
disappointing.
the last. I really like the first Chris Pratt Jurassic
Yeah.
World.
That
The other
shit
two
was
are
great.
The other two are just a blur to me. So I don't remember what happened.
We were working at the theaters.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were. We saw the premiere. Yeah.
Yeah, we were working at theaters when the first. Bro, that shit sucked.
What?
It was busy. For
Yes.
the
I
Jurassic.
don't remember. I was telling this to Teresa actually. I don't remember another movie at the movies when we worked there that was busier than Jurassic World. And we had Avengers: Age of Ultron. We had some big movies come out. I don't remember.
Ultron was like that.
But I felt like with Ultron, because I remember. Okay, so I remember. Sorry to go back in time here, but I thought Ultron was gonna be awful, and I don't remember it being as bad as Jurassic World because Jurassic World prepared us for that, and so we had a bunch of show times. We scattered them all. I don't think the movie theaters thought that Jurassic World was gonna do what it did, and I remember even like on a Sunday, it was busy as fuck at 6
Sunday
p.m.
morning, too.
Sunday morning, Sunday night. Sunday night at the movies used to be slow because Monday everyone's getting for work. I think it came out and there was a holiday on Monday or something. I don't remember, but Sunday night was super busy as well. Avengers: Age of Ultron. I was worried because you guys had your prom that weekend. I didn't have my prom. It wasn't even bad. Our whole staff was Forney kids, and so I'm over here freaking out because Avengers: Age of Ultron comes out and all of y'all have prom. Wasn't even bad. I don't even remember it being bad at all. Jurassic World though was awful. That's the worst movie that we had when we worked there, for me.
I like bringing it up, bro. Hey, we could have been there for Force Awakens. Hell
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah, I don't know how bad that was. I almost said we were there for Star Wars, but then I was like, oh no, we weren't.
No, we. Hey, I just always like saying. For those who don't know, bro, me and Mario both worked at the Forney movie theaters. Put in our 2 weeks, perfect timing, so we didn't have to work for Star Wars.
We would have been there for the premiere.
Yeah,
and we were like, at least we'll help for the premiere. We won't be there for the extra shit. And now they let us go before that.
Yeah. The GM was so pissed. She's don't even show up here last week.
Yep.
All right.
So, all right, bet. That's all I needed here.
Hey, guess what? We had our Christmas off, bro. We
Yeah.
did not work at all during Christmas break.
Yeah.
But going back, bro, like I said, 2025, July 2025 is going to be a stacked one. We have Jurassic World Rebirth, July 2nd. Superman, July 11th.
Holy shit.
And Fantastic Four, July 25th.
There's no time to even breathe. To
No time to
let
breathe.
the movie simmer a little.
But it's just like, okay, so as a fan, this is cool, bro. Cool, badass. We get movies all in July that are big movies.
Mhm.
How is that going to affect the box office?
What
How is
do
that
you
going to
mean?
affect the box office for these movies?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't
Someone's going to have to move. Or
I-
you just
I-
make it like a fuck it, may the best man win.
I imagine one of them will move. If they don't, yes, you're right. I mean, they don't have any time to simmer. Like, because
No.
Jurassic World comes out. If you miss that weekend of Jurassic World, fuck it. Next weekend, I'm going to see Superman. Superman's out.
Yep.
And then if you miss, well, that one at least has, like, it seems like 2 weeks, a little bit.
July
the
11th
11th to the 25th. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
14 days. So, yeah, that one looks like it has 2 weeks at least to simmer. But you're right. I mean, and then everyone's going to go see Fantastic Four. Everyone's going to forget about Superman.
And Jurassic.
Yeah, and so, yeah, I mean, I agree. One of them will probably move, maybe two of them.
I can see
If
Jurassic moving.
If I'm Warner Brothers, I don't want my movie in the same month as a Marvel movie.
No.
I
Especially your first DC movie.
I like Superman better than Fantastic Four, but I could see people going to see Fantastic Four just because of MCU's track record versus DC's.
Yeah, but what if they also look at the Fantastic Four track record too? Where they go, why the hell would I care about this?
I look at that and I say,
Because the last Fantastic Four movie,
Yeah.
bro. Oh my
but I look at that and say that wasn't an MCU, and I have way more faith in the MCU. So if I'm a casual fan, I would look at that and be like, oh, this is tied into the Avengers that we've already seen. Fuck it, yeah, I'm pulling up. Like,
Okay.
that's how I would look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just you can't really base my opinion because we go watch these movies, but
Yeah.
that's how I would look at it. If I'm DC, I don't want this movie in any month that could possibly prevent it from succeeding.
All three of these are all different studios too. Was it Jurassic is with Universal, and then you got Warner Brothers and Disney.
Yeah.
At least none of them are all the same. So
Yeah.
it's
But
literally,
I mean, shit. If they don't move, then yeah, you're right. July is stacked.
yeah, bro. We gotta try to figure out where the hell we going for dinner all
But-
those nights.
but you're right, because if all three of those movies are in July, which one has the best option of hitting a bill? I mean, I'm not saying each one will, but like Fantastic Four, you'd have to say, because it's the last one that comes out.
yeah, just to put this at the end of the month. So what the hell comes out the next month?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
So at
I just
that
know
point-
2025 is stacked as a whole.
In general, I have the list on my phone, but we're recording.
Yeah.
But once Jurassic World got announced and they said it was going to be in July, everyone was like, "Holy shit, July is going to be."
I didn't even know they were making another one.
Jurassic. Yeah.
Until I saw the stills of it. They released some pictures.
We made a clip about it.
Oh, did we?
Mhm.
I honestly forgot.
Yeah, because there was like Gareth Edwards or whatever.
Yes, I remember
Yes,
now.
yes.
You asked if I want another one or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, we made a clip about it.
The last two hold no weight for me, so I'm just like, whatever.
But yeah, out of all, okay, so I'll just ask this. Okay, well, I guess you already answered. I was gonna say, out of all three, which is gonna be the most successful?
That I think it would be fantastic since it's the last one. Because like we said, and that's how we are now, especially with us. We have no time, right?
Yeah.
So if we don't go see a movie the weekend of, we're probably not going to see it because we have to. The next chance we get to go see a movie, we're probably watching the more recent movie that came out.
Yeah,
And so I was
or we're
telling.
just gonna have to go to the Tuesday things. Like
I
we've
was
been doing.
telling that to my mom, and she thought that I was just saying, like, if I don't go see it the opening weekend, then I'm not going to watch it. And I was like, no, it's not because of that. It's because I only have select times to go see the movies, and so I need to go watch the most recent one. We had to go watch Alien because that was the most recent one. We didn't
Yeah.
get to go see Trap. And we still haven't even seen the Channing Tatum movie. I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Blink twice.
Yeah, it's out already.
We were gonna go see it Friday, yesterday, but something came up and we weren't able to go see it.
Yep. So I've missed the opportunity. So unless we watch it on Tuesday, like you said, I doubt I'm gonna be able to go watch it.
Yeah, me and Emily still want to go see that one.
So
But yeah, I mean that's just gonna be. I just look at it like, man, we're gonna be eating good, but like
Yeah,
we're like,
shit.
all right, like content wise, like just stimulation as far as like what we're watching. It's gonna be a good month. I'm excited.
yeah, for sure.
I'm
That
excited.
I envision one of these superhero movies will move. I could see it being Superman. But then,
I feel like
that means
Superman's I feel like,
But then that means you have to push it back because it's not moving up.
yeah, you had to push it back.
You'd have to push it
But
back.
it's like it's right there during summer. It'd be perfect.
You're right.
I don't know.
I don't see. I don't see.
respect, I'd be like, hey, you know what, James Gunn? If I was Kevin Feige, I'd be like, out of respect, you've already had this one locked in before Jurassic showed up, before Fantastic Four showed up. fuck it, you keep July.
Yeah.
We'll move. Because, I mean, Superman's done filming. Fantastic Four is
Yeah,
still
but
filming.
I don't know, man. I mean, Deadpool did very successful on July 26th. I think Marvel, I don't know if that plays into a role, but I'm thinking, bro, we just had a movie be successful that week. Fuck it, put Fantastic Four July 25th.
Yeah.
And it'll probably do the same. I don't know. But yeah, I've envisioned one of them would move, but then that means it has to get pushed back, and that's what sucks.
Yeah,
Because
it really
then it's like, if it's getting pushed back, you're releasing it in December. December's the next big movie time because I just look at it as Christmas. Everybody goes to the movies.
Yeah.
I doubt they're moving it to like a random ass month. I don't know.
And I don't want to wait that long.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that sucks is if one does move, you have to push it back.
Fuck it, bro. Okay, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna move drastic. Say you just got here.
Superman
bitch.
move
And
a
you
week
move,
up.
and you move a week up. So you at least got 3 weeks to breathe,
Yeah.
and then
I could see James Gunn if he got this done. I could see him being like, "It's coming out earlier."
yeah. I mean, they're
But-
done filming.
but-
They said they.
Ultimately, it's up to Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Fuck, bro. We'll see how this plays out. Hey, we'll keep you informed. But
Anything else?
that's it, bro. As far as our movie news and everything like that, and then later this afternoon we have our WWE Bash in Berlin. So
Yeah, coming up.
So if you're still interested in hearing anything about that, you can tune into our other one
Yeah, nice. All right, catch you guys next week.
later.